Good day, Heritage. This is Dr. Tomlin with the Husky Thought of the Week for October 29th through November the 2nd. Before we begin our new word of the month and our new word of the week, here's a quick review of last week's words, all right, and last month's words. For October, the overall word of the month was citizenship. So we looked at words like service, courageous, duty, and sacrifice, all right? So let's be sure to remember those words throughout the year, especially on Friday, November the 9th, when we celebrate our military heroes at the Veterans Day Assembly. Now we're ready to check out November's word of the month, which is tolerance, and this week's word of the week, which is perspective. All right, both tolerance and perspective are definitely connected, but how? Well, to me, being tolerant isn't always easy to define. Some people think it's just saying or thinking, well, that kid's different from me, but I'll tolerate him. Or that kind of music is annoying, but I'll tolerate it. When you say tolerance that way, it kind of means like you really don't care to understand or learn about the differences. You'll tolerate it. All right. You're just fine doing your own thing without getting to know more about the other kid or listening to the other music or whatever it is. And that's where the word perspective comes in. In order to be tolerant of differences and understand them, we have to try and see things from the other person's point of view or perspective. We have to take time to appreciate the differences. Now, that doesn't mean we always have to agree with them. It just means that we have to understand them. And again, it's not easy. For example, when I work with kids who make mistakes, who maybe yell in the hallway or mess up in class, I try to see things from their perspective. Now, yes, they should have behaved differently. And while I don't agree with how they behaved, I try to see it from their side. What got them to that moment? How did they see the situation before they made the bad choice? What will help them make a better choice the next time? I've found throughout the years in education that when I ask those questions, it helps me understand students' perspectives and to be more tolerant. Now, let's be clear. I still give that student a consequence for their misbehavior, but I do so from a place of tolerance and understanding because I've taken the time to understand their perspective. So how about you? What can you do to show more tolerance and to see things from someone else's perspective so you can be more understanding here at Heritage and in your own community? How will you take time to appreciate and tolerate the differences that make the world go round? It's kind of like this famous philosopher Voltaire said, all right? So I'm going to tell you what he said, but don't worry, I'm going to translate it. He said, what is tolerance? It is the consequence of humanity. We are all formed of frailty and error. Let us pardon each other's folly. All right, so what's all that mean? It basically means that, hey, nobody's perfect, so come on. Let's be tolerant of each other and our differences. We're all working on stuff, so treat people kindly and with tolerance, how you would like to be treated. So let's do that, as we always keep our eyes on the prize and seize every day with kindness, excellence, safety, and Husky pride. This is Dr. Tomlin signing off. I'll see you soon. We are Husky strong together.